Welcome to Mondays with Melissa. Today I want to talk a bit about updating your documents. So if you have a will, and many times I sit down with people and they say, we have wills from when our kids were little and we never updated them. Your healthcare proxy may be outdated. Your power of attorney may be an older document. It doesn't mean that the document is invalid, because as long as it was the correct document at the time it was signed, then it's valid as long as it was executed properly. But if you want to change who's named on your documents, obviously you're going to want to update it. Even if that's not what you're looking to do. Like, let's say you have an old will and it names your spouse as your executor, and then your kids as the backup, and your kids are the beneficiaries after your spouse. So it does everything that you want it to do. You may still want to have someone take a look at it, because there is language that's been added to wills over time as things have changed. For example, there's something called digital assets. So when you are an executor, you can, with your letters testamentary, which is what you get from the court when the will is probated, you can go to the bank and you can access bank accounts and marshal assets and things like that. But you don't automatically have the ability to go online and access different social media platforms like Facebook and Instagram and things like that, email accounts, the phone, the cell phone, where maybe there's a lot of apps and different things like that. So you can have your documents updated to include those things, so that you make it much easier for your executor, for your family, to be able to do everything they need to do when the will is probated. So even though you may not want to change the people that you're naming, the document itself maybe needs to be updated. So it's important to take a look at these things, and we usually recommend every 3 to 5 years taking a look at your documents to see if you want to make any changes, but also check in and see if there's anything that might be new or updated that should be added to what you have. And also make sure that you're checking your beneficiary designations at the same time. You have bank accounts, retirement accounts, life insurance policies, annuities, where you name beneficiaries. You may want to change your beneficiaries and not even remember that you have these things sitting out there that have named beneficiaries, and you want to update those too, because those are controlled solely by the document. They're not controlled by your will. So if your beneficiary on your life insurance policy is somebody, a sibling, let's just say, because you didn't have kids at the time and now you have kids, you have to remember to change that beneficiary designation so that the policy goes to your children, if that's what you want. So it's not only important to check your documents, your advance directives, your will, your trust, to be sure that you're keeping your beneficiary designations updated as well. So give us a call. We can sit down, go over the documents that you have, see what, if anything, needs to be changed or added, and we'll go over everything together. Thanks for joining us. Like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next week.